Hey traders, John Howell here from officialjohnhowell.com, and in this video I'm going to show you an amazing pattern that was preempting what the news was going to be in the markets for Apple. I'm not sure if you know, but Apple just released their announcements for their earnings, and it was obviously massive. It was the best they've ever done, I think, and yeah, it was it was a really good announcement. But the thing is, I'm going to show you an amazing pattern that was actually showing you that even without knowing the fundamentals, so it's just preempting what that we're going to get a really good move up, at least in the stock as well. So anyway, anything I do say in this video is general advice only. Trading the market is difficult. Do not place a trade based on what I'm saying in this video. Please use these videos as an extra thing that you can do to assist you in getting better and better and better as a trader. But if you would like to learn more about the top mistakes that most people make and get a whole bunch more free education, then a whole bunch more free education from me. I think I've got about 12 videos lined up for free for you guys. Then click on this button up here. It'll take you over. It will give you the 13 free mistakes, the 13 biggest mistakes that most traders make, so you can stop making those as well. Anyway, let's get into the charts now. Looking at Apple. And what we see here in Apple is, let's actually just go here. Okay, so let's go over to the daily chart. And if you've been following me for quite some time, I'm a very big believer in peaks and troughs. Actually, I'm not a big believer. It's just the fact of markets. Markets make peaks and troughs. So if you look at recently, right, the market ran down, made a trough, ran back up, made a peak, ran down, made a trough, ran up, made a lower peak, ran down, made sort of like an equal bottom, maybe slight higher trough. Okay, see that? And then the market ran up and made a higher peak. Okay, ran up, made a higher peak. Now, when the market makes a higher peak, okay, when the market makes a higher peak like that, that's buys. Okay, higher peaks and higher troughs is buyers in control. Lower peaks and lower troughs is sellers in control. Okay, so if we've just made a higher peak and the market ran down, and we've been making lower peak, lower peak, lower peak, and suddenly we now make a higher peak, and now the market ran down, this here was telling me, there's no guarantees, but this here was preempting me that this market, this whole big sell-off, this whole sell-off through here was telling us that, hey, we are likely to run up based on the price action. Because remember, there's so many more intelligent people, there's so many more big fun guys that I'm sure they know exactly what's going to happen. So the chart is actually preempting you. That's what's going to happen. And think about it, right? You think about this for a minute. If you ever do some back testing on charts, let's say for example you took this pattern here I just showed you here, okay? Market makes a lower peak, a lower peak. Yeah, just do that, okay? If you're watching this video, just do this, and I promise you, you'd be surprised how well just this works. Lower peak, lower peak. Market makes a lower peak, lower trough. Lower peak, lower trough, lower peak. Maybe equal trough, even a lower trough. Okay. Market runs up, makes a higher trough, makes a higher peak. Sorry. So it makes a higher peak, then comes down, makes a higher trough. Show me, more times than not, you'll see this happen. Okay. Because why? Because you have buyers in control over here. Buyers in, oh no, that's sellers in control, but buyers in control over here, right? Because you think about it, right, for a minute. Think about this for a minute. Whenever you're doing back testing, all right, so just say, for example, you take that sort of pattern I just showed you there, and you went and back tested on the chart. Do you ever say while you're back testing on the chart, oh, well, there was an announcement just then, or there was a big announcement coming out in this stock right then, so I couldn't trade that. You don't, do you? You just say, all right, I'm just going to back test this chart for the last month, or should I say last year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, right? And then you get the numbers, you look at the results. It's okay, based on the history of the last 5 to 10 years, I've seen an X% return conservatively following this one system. If I follow the exact same system moving forward, then I should be able to, I should be able to get somewhere, I should be able to at least get half that. You know what I mean? Or should be able to get very similar to that. Make sense? So I'm saying that because some people might say, oh yeah, John, but that's it's really hard to pick the move when the announcement's coming out, and that's true. Okay, that's true. But once again, think about it, right? announcements are just simply a fundamental, there's something fundamental about it, right? But the charts are basically a simple representation of what the fundamentals say anyway, because every bit of information about that stock is making that price move. Okay, so as we're looking at Apple, Apple has just jumped up huge amounts. Okay, so but with that you saw that we actually had this amazing pattern beforehand with that. Okay, so I say that I personally am not a fundamental trader, and the reason why is because the charts here are actually telling me what the fundamentals are going to tell me just by understanding how the charts work. Makes sense? Anyway, guys, I hope you really enjoyed this this video here. I hope you really enjoyed this analysis here. I was just trading this morning and I've been looking at Apple and I thought, you know what, this is something I can really help you guys out with. So I hope you really enjoyed it. If you really did enjoy it, then click on the subscribe button, click on the like button, share this video, and leave a comment and let me know what you'd like to see moving forward as well. And once again, if you would like to learn more about, you know, the biggest mistakes that I've learned over my last 10 years, plus my millionaire mentors, what they've made, plus also get some really good more learning of education of how to read charts and so much more, then click on this button up here and that'll take you to the next page where you can start getting instant access to the members area for free to get access to that. Anyway, guys, this is John Howell here from officialjohnhowell.com. Remember, success can be yours if you go claim it. So step up, take massive action, and face your fears today.